never done the 3Ms before. With Maryland, Maine, and Massachusetts. Pretty cool. This is a cool little loop, all within 3 weeks of each other. So I'm really excited.
It's a long way down the holiday road. Holiday road. Holiday road. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Take the ride on the West Coast kick. Holiday road.
Camper. Oh my God, it's so beautiful out right now. Look at this. Lake Maryland DN Ice Boat Fleet. Very cool. Let me check them out.
This is ice boating, a cold weather sport with roots in Northern Europe that somehow found its way south of the Mason-Dixon line to Maryland.
It's a sailboat. It has a sail and a mast and a boom, and we still call it a boat. What makes it different are the ice skates. We're the largest growing DN fleet in the world, and we've got 19 DNs here.
The appeal is easy to understand.
All of us sailors, we spend our lives sailing at 6 to 10 miles an hour. These boats here, this tiny little 12-foot boat with this tiny little sail, they have clocked them at 88 miles an hour.
Up to 4 times the wind speed, because unlike in water, there isn't much friction to slow things down. Most of the ice boats on Deep Creek are DNs like Ray's.
The acceleration, the efficiency of the wind, it's just incredible. There's really nothing else to compare it to.
Great to see a few new faces. Those of you who don't know me, I'm Mark Bennett. I've been here. We get breeze. We'll be sailing around the corner toward the bridge, as you can see when you get out there. We do have 2 chase boats that will be out. Jill will be running one of them in the Whaler, and the Silverman's will be the other in that blue pontoon boat out there. They're there for your safety or to move marks. If you need to get rid of some trash, you need to take off gear or something like that, you can put it on their boats. Don't guarantee you get it back. You can put it on the committee boat. We'll keep it, and we'll be back here at the end of the day. Okay. Standard operating procedure here on the lake is we monitor 19A on VHF. I don't care if you listen. Anything I say on the radio is fair game. I do care if you talk back. So don't talk back. Okay. Please. Let's go through this.
Don't talk back.
The forecast right now is not really great, so we will probably wind up postponing for a little bit. Sailing instructions say they'll be posted from the yard arm of the flag, probably just off the committee boat, okay, which is docked there. Either way, no matter what happens, Charles or I will make sure you all know what's going on. There's not a mystery. We only sail and breeze a 5-minute sail out there, so it's not a big deal. No class flags, 3-minute sequence. I hope you all know that. Okay. The finish pin is a little red ball. That one's sitting right there. Okay. I'm going to leave it. It is basically in line with the starting line. If you look at sailing instructions, the start line goes across from the boat to the starting pin with a separate finish line. In the past, I pulled that pin out. I don't see a need to actually pull that out anymore. It will not be a mark of the start. You can touch it. You can do whatever you want. Just don't take it with you. It's not yours to keep. Okay. Ignore it at the start. Ignore the start line. Obviously, pin at the finish.
Start line is not poison?
For those of you who are Deep Creek people where we can't go across the start line or anything, no. No restrictions. You can cross it as many times in either direction that you want. You only get counted once starting and once finishing. Sorry. Okay. If we have some general recalls, I will go to an I flag start. Everybody should know what an I flag start is, a 1-minute rule. Because it's a 3-minute sequence with no flags, the I flag will go up at 3 minutes. And it will come down at the start. Okay? It's written in the sailing instructions that way. If you do not start for some reason within 3 minutes of your class's start, you will be scored DNS. Okay? I don't want to wait around for somebody, do something, try and hold things up. Once we get out there, we're going to try and go as quickly as we can as many races in. We do not have a restriction on the number of races, nor when we come in. If for some reason you are protesting someone, that decision to protest is made on the race course, not half an hour after you get back to the dock and had 2 beers. If you intend to protest somebody, you must tell me, as written in the sailing instructions, when you finish. I will post the finish time when I get back to the club. When the committee boat reaches the dock, it's 45 minutes to file. Okay. I've never had a protest in as long as I think I've been running it.
We lock the taps when there's a protest.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
And we tell you who's involved. Other than that, that's it. It's pretty straightforward. Does anyone have any questions?
720s or 360s if you foul on the boat.
V or V? V.
So we only have one rail. Sailing school, we have generally 18 to 20 kids here. We can launch 3 boats at a time. So when you're coming in, spread out as soon as you get in the water, make room for the next boats. And try to be courteous, helping people move their dollies out of the way.
Which fleet's starting first, radial or open?
Open.
Open. Okay, thanks.
I think other than some of the kids that are going to be sailing in a radial only, I would think with the forecast, everybody else is going to be sailing a full rig.
You know the course yet, or are you going to decide that?
We have 2 courses in the sailing instructions. Windward leeward or triangle. Start finish is always in the middle. 5-leg windward leeward with that short leg at the end. And the triangle is the same thing. Triangle, windward, leeward, windward. Okay.
You do 1 circle if you foul somebody outside the 3 boat length zone. If you're in the 3 boat length zone and you foul somebody, you do 2 circles.
Please do, once we get out and get sailing and get going, please come by the committee boat and check in.
164296. Thank you.
All right. Hopefully we'll see people on water soon.
Summer, summer, sun. I feel it in my skin, warming up my mind. Sometimes you gotta give in to win. I love the days when it shines. Whoa, let it shine. Sunshine, sunshine, it's fine. I feel it in my skin, warming up my mind. Sometimes you gotta give in to win. I love the days when it shines.
First day and they just postponed it. Nothing's really gonna happen. We're just gonna hang out on shore. I'm gonna try to finish rigging and make sure I'm ready to go. Hydrate, suntan lotion, all that good stuff. It's beautiful out here, you guys. It's so peaceful.
Okay, great. Hopefully if we're all gentlemen like when we're coming in, we can do the same thing.
Nice. Let's do it.
Might be a little up and down.
I'll take it. Look at all the colored lasers. You never see this down south.
There's a lot of boats that just come out of the woodwork. Wind's picking up a little bit. Guys are just maxing and relaxing.
Here I come. Slingshot engaged. I love you, pal.
This place is beautiful. We've never raced on a lake like this. This is intense. Really, really nice. Yesterday was light winds. Today being a heavy wind day. It's nice to see what it's like. Very shifty, I've noticed. They're kind of all over the place. But once the wind kicks in, they put us in this little gully here, this little inlet. And the wind comes straight through, and they set up the start right here, and then we race out there to the windward. So pretty cool. You cannot tack unless there's a lift or a header, because you're wasting your time. I've noticed there really isn't any current right now to speak of, and so really it's just about getting clear air and following the shifts. Don't worry about what the fleet's doing, just follow the shifts. But yeah, this is a blast, you guys. Deep Creek, if you ever get a chance to come out to Deep Creek in Maryland, do it. Look at this, this is beautiful. Incredible. We can rent a house right on the lake. Pop your boat in. It's pretty sweet. You can come in here and it's protected, you know, it's like a little anchorage. You can chill out, get out of the wind. It's a good question. I hope so, because it's kind of a long way to go back. Agreed, yeah. I really hope that they'll just keep us out, maybe run one more and call it a day, right? And then we got what, 5 all day? Or all weekend, I should say.
But yeah, you got really tied up there. I mean, like,
Where'd you travel from? Nice. How old's your laser? Are you?
yeah. I just decided to sign up for this in Justin.
Nice. Last minute, love it. How's it going so far? Good? I mean, look at this. You've got houses right on the lake. I'm sure there's a couple Airbnbs. Get a couple families, bring some boats, drop them right in and sit out here and race, get them on the VHFs, just listen.
was it. That was day 2. I think I got a second or third in that last race, a nice close. But we're all heading in. It's always nice to be first on the dock too. You don't have to fight for a dolly for a spot. So a little motivation to finish first in the last race. But that was it for Deep Creek. What an experience, what a regatta. Thank you to the race committee for hosting. You guys are awesome. Thank you to Mary Jo and Jack Faulkner for letting us camp on your property. You guys are amazing. And yeah, we'll be back. If you guys get a chance to come up to Maryland in the summertime, you will be very impressed. Brand new yacht club. Everything's just phenomenal. Super nice people, everything is awesome.
You can have anything.
What a great time. We will be back. Thanks for having us, you guys. On to the next one.
I think it's at least 13 years, if not more. And it seems to just keep getting better. And I told you guys I dreamed about wind. We had wind today, so I'm kind of happy about that. I know some people woke up this morning and looked at their scores yesterday and realized that it took a little longer than they thought it did, and I was one of those. Just looking around on the water the other day, there were some pretty special things to me. We had a complete family over here. You guys want to raise your hands? Mom, Dad, 2 adult kids out racing. I thought that was pretty cool. Next generations that were out sailing here with Dad was with this one out on the water. We had, the Harways in the back, Dad and daughter out on the water. I think that's pretty cool to have the next generation out there too. And we got to recognize that, because as a growing fleet, we got to keep bringing up the young and hoping that they start kicking our butts, and they did. In 3rd place for the Radials, we have Graham Boysen. Good job. In 2nd place, we have James Hilliard. James is our youngest sailor. He is 10 years old. And he was out there doing quite well. And in 1st place, we have Colby Lyon. Okay, so for open class, we went 5 deep. In 5th place, we have Len Gunther. In 4th place, we have Tom Hutton. In 3rd place, Frisco Kramer. Thank you. And in 2nd place, Scott Williamson. And in 1st place, we've got Dave Wading. 10 years, the next skipper.
All right.
I want to say thank you so much to the members of Deep Creek, always so hospitable. Thank you so much, Charles and everyone else who helped organize the racing, the Bennett's, Mark and Bill. Really appreciate it. And of course, thank you to my wife for taking one for the team this weekend, looking after the baby, sitting out. I'm sure she would have loved to have sailed. We're coming back next year.
The next award is for the Great Grandmaster. We had a number of them in this race, but the winner of the Great Grandmaster is Nabil. We had 3 legends racing today, and our legend that won is Dan Miller. So as a legend, you have to be over 75 years old. And note he's walking down a little better than I did. So.
Jaggedy, jaggedy,